A shadow moves beneath the surface. Silent, powerful, almost invisible from above. Then a fin cuts through the water. For many people, that shape means fear. A mouthful of teeth, a sudden attack from below, a monster waiting beneath swimmers. The great white shark has become one of the most feared animals in the ocean. But the real animal is far more complex. This is the great white shark, one of the most powerful predators in the sea, but also one of the most misunderstood. It is not a mindless killer. It is a highly adapted hunter, a survivor shaped by millions of years of evolution, a creature built for speed, patience, precision, and survival. Tonight, we look beyond the fear, beneath the legend, beneath the teeth, into the real life of the great white shark. To understand the great white, we must begin with its world. It lives along coastlines, islands, and open seas. Places where cold and warm currents meet. Places where seals, fish, and other prey gather. The great white does not wander randomly. It follows food, temperature, instinct, opportunity. Some great whites travel thousands of miles across the ocean, moving between feeding grounds and mysterious offshore zones. Their lives are larger than the beaches where we fear them. They belong to entire ocean systems. At first glance, the body seems simple. A torpedo shape moving through blue water. But every part has a purpose. The pointed snout cuts through resistance. The powerful tail drives the animal forward. The dorsal fin gives stability. The pectoral fins act like wings. Together, they create a body built for controlled power, not constant speed, but sudden acceleration when it matters. The great white often hunts from below. Against the bright surface, prey may appear as a silhouette. From beneath, the shark becomes a rising shadow. The strike can be explosive. In some places, great whites breach completely out of the water, a massive predator launched into the air. But this is not rage. It is physics and timing. The shark uses surprise to reduce risk. A seal is not helpless. It is fast, agile, and difficult to catch. If the shark misses, the prey may escape. So the attack must be calculated. Angle, speed, distance, timing. A successful hunt is a problem solved by instinct. The teeth get the attention, but the senses make the hunter. Great whites can smell traces in the water. They can detect movement through pressure changes. They can sense tiny electrical signals from living bodies. special pores around the snout help them read the hidden world. To the shark, the ocean is full of invisible information. A heartbeat, a wounded fish, a seal twisting at the surface. Each signal becomes part of the map. This is why the great white is so effective. It does not need to see everything clearly. It reads the water itself. But the great white is not born as an apex predator. It begins life smaller, vulnerable, and alone. There is no mother guiding it through childhood. No pod. No family lessons. From the beginning, it must survive by instinct. Young great whites often feed on fish and rays. Their teeth are sharp, but their targets are different. As they grow, their bodies demand more energy, and their diet shifts toward marine mammals. This transition changes their place in the ecosystem. They become hunters of warm-blooded prey. Fat-rich meals fuel their powerful bodies. A single seal can provide enormous energy, but every hunt carries risk. A seal may dodge, a bite may fail, a shark may waste energy it cannot afford. Predators are often closer to hunger than we imagine. Being powerful does not mean feeding is easy. The ocean rewards efficiency, and the great white has evolved for it. Its body can cruise for long distances. Its senses search constantly. Its attack can be sudden and overwhelming. But after the strike, the shark may wait. It may let the prey weaken before returning. This reduces danger to the shark itself. This is not mindless violence. It is survival strategy. Yet human fear often turns strategy into horror. Movies made the great white a villain. Headlines made it seem like an enemy. But most of its life has nothing to do with humans. It is searching for food, mates, and migration routes. It is responding to signals in the water. It is living by ancient rules. Humans are usually not part of its menu. Many bites are thought to be investigative. A shark does not have hands to test an object. It may use its mouth to explore, but for a human, even one bite can be devastating. This is why fear is understandable. But fear alone does not tell the truth. The truth is that great whites are rare, important, and vulnerable. They play a powerful role in ocean health. By hunting weak, sick, or careless animals, they shape prey populations. They influence where prey move and how they behave. An ocean with sharks is an ocean with pressure. And that pressure can create balance, remove top predators, and ecosystems can change in unexpected ways. Sharks are not decorations in the sea. They are part of the architecture. The great white is one of the ocean's regulators. Its presence changes the behavior of seals. Its movements connect distant marine habitats. Its life links coastal waters with the open ocean. Yet for a long time, humans saw only the teeth. We did not see the role. We did not see the vulnerability. Great whites face threats from fishing, bycatch, habitat précieux, and fear. Some die accidentally in nets and lines. Others are killed because humans see them only as danger. But great whites do not reproduce quickly. Populations can decline faster than they recover. A top predator is not easily replaced. When one disappears, the whole system feels the absence. This is why protection matters. Not because sharks are harmless, but because they are necessary. Respect is more useful than panic. Understanding is more powerful than myth. Imagine seeing a great white from underwater. The first feeling might be fear. The body is massive. The eyes are dark and unreadable. The mouth seems impossible to ignore. But then you notice the control. The slow turn. The precise movement of fins. The quiet confidence of a creature built for its world. It is not chaos. It is design. Every movement saves energy. Every turn reads the water. Every pass is investigation. The shark is not performing fear. It is simply being a shark. The fear is ours. The animal is older than our stories about it. Its ancestors swam long before humans entered the sea. Sharks have survived mass extinctions and changing oceans. They are not primitive mistakes. They are successful designs. And the great white is one of the most refined. Unlike many fish, it can keep parts of its body warmer than the surrounding water. This helps power its muscles and hunting performance. It can move through colder waters where prey is rich. Again, adaptation turns difficulty into advantage. The great white is not just a mouth. It is a body of finely tuned systems, senses, muscles, teeth, temperature, timing, all working together in the blue. This is why the animal deserves awe, not only fear. But awe does not mean carelessness. Humans enter the ocean as visitors. The shark is at home. Respecting their difference can save lives. Avoid swimming near seal colonies. Avoid murky water where visibility is poor. Avoid dawn and dusk in known shark areas. Do not enter the water near active feeding. These are not signs of panic. They are signs of understanding. Coexistence begins with knowledge. The same animal that frightens swimmers also keeps oceans healthy. The same predator we fear is one we cannot afford to lose. In some places, great whites are now protected. Scientists use tags to track their journeys. A small device can reveal thousands of miles of movement. The data has changed what we know. Great whites are not coastal demons waiting near beaches. They are long-distance travelers. They dive, climb, roar, and return. Their routes connect places separated by vast distances. The ocean is their highway. Currents are their roads. Prey movements are their signals. The more we learn, the less simple the shark becomes. It is not just predator versus prey. It is migration, temperature, memory, energy, and survival. Like all animals, it can fail. It can starve. It can be injured. It can be caught. It can disappear from places where it once ruled. This vulnerability is hidden behind its reputation. Fear makes us imagine invincibility. Science reveals dependence. The shark depends on prey. Prey depends on habitat. Habitat depends on climate, currents, and human choices. Everything connects. The great white is not outside the web. It is one of the strongest threads in it. Break enough threads, and even giants fall. This is the lesson beneath the fear. The shark does not need us to love it. It needs us to understand its role. To protect sharks is to protect the shape of the sea. Still, the fear remains. And perhaps it always will. Humans are land animals looking into a blue unknown. We cannot see far beneath the surface, so our imagination fills the darkness. A shadow becomes a threat. A fin becomes a story. A predator becomes a villain. But the ocean is not written for us. Its animals are not characters in our fears. They are lives with their own purpose. The great white does not patrol the sea searching for humans. It follows signals older than our species. Hunger, migration, temperature, reproduction, survival. These are the forces that shape its life. And when we understand them, fear becomes respect. Respect does not mean pretending. Danger does not exist. It means seeing danger clearly, without exaggeration, without hatred, without forgetting the animal behind the myth. Somewhere now, a great white is moving through blue water. Its tail beats slowly. Its senses scan the sea. Its body follows currents we cannot feel. Above it, birds may circle, seals may rest near rocks, fish may shimmer in the light. The shark moves through all of it like a question: where is food? Where is safety? Where does instinct lead next? It is not thinking like we think, but it is responding with ancient intelligence. The intelligence of a body refined by survival. The intelligence of senses reading invisible signals. The intelligence of patience before attack. This is the real great white, not the monster of shallow nightmares, not the villain of a movie poster, but a necessary predator in a living sea, powerful enough to frighten us, vulnerable enough to need protection, ancient enough to humble us, and beautiful enough to change the way we see fear. The fin cuts the surface again. A shape that once meant only danger, but now, perhaps, it means something more. Balance. Evolution. Survival. Mystery. And respect for a world that was never ours alone. The great white shark is not the enemy of the ocean. It is one of its oldest guardians. We misunderstood the predator beneath the waves. But the truth is even more powerful than the fear